Unlock your fitness potential with these 5 basic principles. Well, first, have a clear, specific goal. Know exactly where it is you're headed, and then back them up with the 5 principles: proper training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. So when it comes to the 5 principles, let's take a look at training, for example. When it comes to your training, consider having a balance of weight training or resistance training and cardiovascular training. Imagine for a moment that we have a twin engine airplane, and one engine is strength engine and one engine is cardiovascular engine. Now, if you're flying along, ideally you want to have both engines going strong on the airplane. Same as with your fitness journey. Ideally have a good strength training program and a good cardiovascular training program. And then when it comes to your training, when building out a good training program, consider these 5 principles: proper form, variety, intensity, proper training principles, and consistency. The big 5, I'll say them one more time: proper form, variety, intensity, proper training principles, and consistency. Now, let's take a look at nutrition. Imagine for a moment that we're working towards building a beautiful 2-story house from scratch. But then imagine we only have half the materials necessary to build the house. How far are we going to get? Part of the way, halfway. The foods that you and I eat on a daily basis are the supplies that build our bodies, like the supplies necessary to build the house. So what I recommend eating: consider about 50% of your intake to come from fruits and vegetables, 25% from whole grains, and 25% from healthy proteins like legumes, lentils, nuts, seeds. Now, when it comes to our nutrition and our fitness, I feel like there are basically 4 different ways in which eating affects our fitness goals. Affects our energy, our metabolism, our energy levels, and our insulin levels. Now imagine for a moment that we have a fireplace, and we want to have a fire going all day on the fireplace. Now on one hand, we have a stack of oak wood. And on the other hand, we have a stack of paper. And not including, kindling and getting the fire started, but if you had to choose between the oak wood or the paper to burn in your fireplace, which one would you pick and why? Most of us will pick the oak wood. And why? It's going to burn longer, slower. So foods like fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and healthy proteins like legumes, lentils, nuts, and seeds, they're going to burn slow, like that oak wood is going to burn slow. Versus like junk food, sugars, alcohol, it's going to burn fast, like the paper. So ideally, let's go for the oak wood type foods: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy proteins. Recovery is the 3rd big principle. Ideally, from the research that I found, humans need about, on average, 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night, 2 hours of REM, 2 hours of deep. What are some things to help you with that? One is to block off the amount of time needed, at least have what's called an opportunity window. So block off your start time going to sleep and your wake up time. Make sure you have enough opportunity to accomplish your sleep goal. That's a big help. And do it consistently, ideally the same time every night. I know it's not possible for everybody, but that's ideal situation. And then another thing you can do is to not have to finish your last meal at least 2 hours before go to sleep time. What that does is gives your body a chance to not be metabolizing food right before bed, right before you go to sleep. The metabolism raises our body temperature. When you eat, you increase your metabolism, increases your body temperature. Ideally, as we're getting ready to go to sleep, we want to have a slower heart rate, cool your body down, set the house or the where you live at the temperature down low if possible, and like a thinking like a bear going to sleep or something. Just have a nice, good quality sleep every night. Some of the experts are saying that is probably the number one thing that if everyone did really, really well, would make the biggest impact on your health. It's a big statement. Sleep is huge, and I feel awfully underestimated. Could be the number one thing out of the 5 principles. So training, nutrition, recovery. Number 4 is supplementation. I feel there are basically 2 different categories of supplementation. Nutritional supplementation, like protein shakes, smoothies, bars, and enhancement performance supplements like creatine, prescription medications from the doctors, things like that. But look, we have the 5 principles kind of have a foundation. We have training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and last but not least is the mindset. So ideally, have a clear, specific goal. It helps your brain to know exactly where you're headed. So ideally have a specific body weight and a specific body fat percent. And there's other ways to dial it down too, but just have something very clear and specific in regards to your fitness. And if you want to do this affirmation/prayer, plug this into your weight and body fat percent. I am happy and grateful now that I am at least, plug in your weight and your body fat percent. I use myself as an example. I am happy and grateful now that I am at least 190 pounds and at below 10% body fat. That's a very clear, very specific. And when I say it, I believe it. Although I'm working towards that, I'm in that process. But in my mind, I'm feeling, yes, I am happy and grateful right now that I am. It's very powerful statements. Gratefulness is a powerful statement. Happy and grateful that I am. The I am is a very powerful statement. So then just wrap it up. Wrap up these principles and apply them every day, every week. Proper training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Now, sometimes it's not what we know, it's what we do. And what I found is a lot of people, it really helps to have accountability. And that's why I do personal training in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm a personal fitness concierge globally, which means I could be your fitness concierge. I go over your goals, understand what it is you're working towards, assist you in building out an exercise plan, nutrition plan, and I walk with you. I'm your concierge, basically, towards your goal. If you're interested in a sit-down consultation, complimentary, fill out the form below or send me a text to 520-400-9573. Message me the word fit. That way I know that and then we'll schedule a consultation. It can be on the phone or Zoom. But we'll do a consultation, go over your goals, and create a game plan for your success. Then two, if you're interested, I have a free app download. If you have Google Play, if you have Android, go to the Google Play Store. If you have Apple, go to the Apple Connect Store. Search for Workouts for All, workouts plural, the number 4, ALL, all together, no spaces. Workouts for All. Look for this logo, download, set up a free account. Every week I'm adding new workouts, beginning workouts, intermediate, advanced, at home with limited equipment. There's all sorts of workouts going on the app. So if you're comfortable using an app and want to try some of the workouts, please check it out. It's a free download. Just search for Workouts for All. Be blessed, and remember that health is wealth. Without our health, what difference does it make what earthly possessions we have? health as well. So to take care of your health, the 5 big principles: proper training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, mindset. Be blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.